Hi friends, welcome back to Paychecks and Prayers. Here on my channel, you'll see some cash stuffing videos of our expenses, some savings goals, and occasionally we'll do a cash condensing video and exchange our real bills for prop bills to then take back to the bank. Please stick around and join me on my cash unstuffing of our second week of August today. Hello, my friends. How's it going for you today? I quickly wanted to jump on to do a second week, what we spent this week for the month of August. And pretty much I'm just accumulating every single week what we did in our expenses for our credit card spending. So we use our credit cards to just collect points and exchange those points for some, cash back or even some travel. We do travel from time to time, and this is just a good way for us to, collect some points, but we do pay off our cards every single month. So the balance is always zero. We don't accrue any interest on that. And we make sure that we use a cash envelope system to pay those transactions back. So we should be able to collect today everything for this second week of spending for August. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right in. We'll start with our wallet. All right, so in my wallet, we did do a bit of spending in our credit cards, and we also do some cash spending. So if we do need to remove some cash from these envelopes to go out and spend it, we will, but we will be mindful of what we spend using our trackers back here. So we just kind of have a mindset of like what is in the envelopes yet to spend if we do use cash. So it is a little tricky, but we try to do our best. All right, so we did do some gas spending actually. And for this one, I know I was gonna have an IOU because I only have 20, 45, 50, and we spent $60 in gas. So we are gonna remove the $50 that we have in gas, but we're gonna remove $10 from Tesla charge since we don't anticipate using this anytime soon. And really, you can only use a credit card to charge your Tesla when you're out and about in those charging stations. So really, we would just have to pay it back. But yeah, right now we're not gonna use it. I'm gonna borrow $10 from that and I will give it an IOU. Here's my little IOU slip, and I just want to go ahead and put that there so I don't forget that $10 needs to come from our gas envelope when I do my cash stuffing. So we took out $60 for gas. Next up, we have groceries, and I know we did a little bit of spending in groceries. So it looks like we have a $42 charge from when we went to the farmer's market, $102 from when we went to Publix. And that's about it. So $144. I have $150. So let's give ourselves back $6. Looks like I need to make some change. So let me quickly do that. I'll grab a 20. All right, so $20 are on the tray, and I did put down on 150, so $6 is going to go back as our change, but this will go into our $1 savings challenge, which I'll go over. Well, you know what? Let me just do that right now. We'll set this aside for our $1 savings challenge. So we have 105 left in groceries. Perfect. So I will set those check marks there. Household, we also did some spending. So we had to get some plant food for my orchids, and they do come in like a set of 3 on Amazon for $16. And then we had to buy some more wasp killer. I'm telling you, you guys, here in Florida, South Florida, it's brutal. So $26 was our total for household, and I have $30. So let's go give ourselves back $4 in change. And those $4 are actually gonna go towards our $1 bill savings challenge. So we are done with household. Perfect. We have one more category to go over in here, and that's hair and nails. And I did leave a tip for my nail artist because so yeah, like my nail tech, her birthday was the day, like a few days before I went to go see her. So I left her a little extra tip. So $50 is coming out. That was for her gift plus tip. So we have 20, 45, 50, and this is gonna be perfect because my husband is gonna get a haircut done pretty soon. So that will be enough for him. All right, so it looks like we did a full wallet unstuffing. So let's go ahead and move on to, let's do our high priority real quick. All right, in our high priority, let's see, I think I just did prescriptions in here, but I do have an IOU in prescriptions. I was not anticipating for my prescription to go up. I am pregnant, and today I am 22 weeks pregnant, you guys. So exciting. Oh, sorry, that was my dog, Riley. He's snoring. But yeah, I am 22 weeks pregnant, and they did have to up my dose on some medication that I take. So it was a little bit pricey. It was $140 this time around for 3 months supply. So I only have $100 set aside, but that's okay. We're gonna borrow the $40 from our medical, dental, vision, and copays. So let's borrow the 40 that we're missing from there. We're left with 1,005, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,900 in our savings and $5. Okay, so we need to put an IOU here. I will put it right here in the top. I owe you $40 to medical, dental, and vision. That'll just be my reminder. But we did accomplish that. So $140 did come out of our high priority binder. Let's go really quickly to the low priority. Okay, and in low priority, we are going to shopping. All right, and in shopping, we did do some spending. So I spent $14 on my new Apple Watch band. How cute is this? I've been wearing like the same white one or even the leather brown one that I have, but I wanted something a little bit more fancy, and I found this on Amazon. Super, super cute. So yeah, I really like it. This was $14. And then I did have to buy some underwear. I am getting a little bit bigger, so things are not fitting the way they used to. So I have to, slowly buy things. And that's why I am upgrading this shopping envelope, because I do need to buy some clothes from time to time now that I am getting a lot bigger. So $14 there. And yeah, so sorry, 14 plus 18, $32 was spent. So we have to break this 100 and give ourselves back 68. So 50, 65, 66, 67, 68. And these $3 bills are going to go into our $1 bill savings challenge. So we are left with $165 in our shopping envelope. So we'll take care of those two charges. All right, we got one charge left, and that's in our birthdays binder. All right, so in our holidays and birthdays binder, jumping back here to birthdays, we are taking out $70 from our family and friends birthday. And just so happens, I do have $70. I will be removing this tracker so that we can start over. But in here, we should have 70, 20, 40, 55, 65, and 70 is coming out. This was for some birthday gifts I had to buy. And yes, everything was $70, you guys. All right, so we are empty in family and friends birthdays, but no worries. We will restart that, and I'll put in a cute little new tracker for in there. All right, so we pretty much took care of all of our charges. Let me go ahead and check that one off. So we should have in here $522. So let me go ahead and remove the 20 that, oh no, I did exchange it. So let's go ahead and count this up. We should have $522. 1, 2, 3, 350, 70, 90, 410, 430, 450, 470, 480, 595, 500, 510, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So $522 is what we have in here. And that is what we owe for the second week of our August spending. Let me go ahead and update that. I just copy and pasted and forgot to change it to week 2. But yes, in week 2, we have $522. And I'll show you what I do to keep track of that. Back here in my wallet binder, I just grabbed a zipperless envelope that I'm gonna keep track of all the monies. So for week 1, we had $700 $94 of spending. So that's what we have here. And even this fake money represents the money I had to transfer over to my checking account. So that does account for that, for the total spending, but it is in my checking now. So I'm still keeping it representative. But anyways, we need to fill out week 2 here because we are adding $522. So let me update that really quickly. Okay. And what I'll do is I will go ahead and just paper clip this to the very back. And maybe I can later on grab, some dollars out of here and make change because this is a bigger stack than it needs to be. But anyways, we will just do this for right now. And I will paper clip this together. This is going back here for safekeeping until the end of the month where I get to deposit that and make sure that we make our payment in time. So by the end of this month, I should pay the entire balance that is due, and all of this should equal to the entire balance that is due. So that is a zero balance for us at the end of it all. So yes, that is it for the unstuffing portion. Let me go ahead and quickly jump into our $1 bill savings challenge so we can add these amazing $1 that we decided not to spend and set aside for our savings. All right, here she is. Here's my $1 bill savings challenge. And I do sell this savings challenge denomination like bundle in my Etsy shop. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check it out. We will be adding today $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 to our $1 bill savings challenge. So let me quickly... Let's go ahead and I will wipe this off actually so we can go ahead and restart it. So really we need to color in 6 bubbles because we had 2 left to fill in. We're cash stuffing 8. So 2 minus 8 is 6. So I'll go ahead and we'll wipe this off and we'll color in 6. And all you really need is some alcohol. This comes off, like you can use permanent marker on this. And you just need some alcohol and a rag. I have a really, dirty rag that I just used for, restarting my cash envelope savings challenges. And that's all I use this for. I just put a little bit of alcohol in there and wipe it out. And it's good as new. You can just restart it. So let's go ahead and color in 6 more of these. That's awesome. So we already had 1 go around for this year in this savings challenge. Then this is the easiest savings challenge, you guys. This is a no-brainer. You could do as I do. You could just save the $1 that you don't spend out of your, cash spending for the week. Or, you can budget for just a few dollars that you want to add and put it into your $1 bill savings challenge. However you see fit. You can even save your coins until you equal $1. You could save 4 quarters, and every time you save 4 quarters, you color in a bubble. Your options are endless with these challenges because they're just so simple and so easy and doable. Honestly, I highly encourage you guys, if you are iffy about starting the savings challenges, start with the simple ones. Start with the denomination ones. They go a very, very long way, and it's super satisfying. So yeah, anyways, that does that for today's video. It is always short and sweet now because I'm doing it weekly, but I truly hope that you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying doing it, and I think it's just becoming a little bit easier for me to film instead of doing like one big bulk end of the month video for me to, cash on stuff, all of these little transactions. But if you are enjoying this video, I hope you gave it a big thumbs up. It truly helps my channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and press that subscribe button down below. And I hope to catch you in my next video. God bless.